Grammy hasn't remembered me once in the last 3 days. My heart starts beating in double time. I need Grammy to remember, so she can move back home with us, to our town that doesn't have many services for people with memory problems. Since that doesn't seem like it is happening any time in the next couple of days, I need Grammy to share every last one of her many friend-making tips, so I know how to make new friends in my new school. With Owen busily crunching his kibble, I grabbed 2 mason jars of overnight oats from the fridge and set one gently down in front of Grammy, the other in front of me. Just the way you taught me. Extra syrup means extra love, right? I tell her with a huge smile. Remember me, Grammy. Remember me now. Grammy just blinks. She blinks like she doesn't even recognize herself as my Grammy who makes friends with everyone, even the cranky post office lady who scares Dad. I don't even recognize Grammy, not in her baggy sweats, her baggy gray sweats. Grammy used to greet every single day dressed like an exotic bird in paradise, jungle greens and juicy oranges, scarlet reds and plummy purples. She never noticed or cared if Dad would blush and Mom would grimace, and the twins would walk approximately 50 feet behind whenever we went out with her and her clashing clothes in public. I didn't care either. It meant more Grammy time for me. I dump a big scoop of blueberries into her mason jar, which is not at all how Grammy taught me to make our favorite overnight oats. But blueberries, according to Mom, help boost memory. I nibble my own overnight oats without blueberries, because the last thing I want to remember is that I am starting a new school in 30 minutes. Too soon, Mom stops me at the front door and fingers my loud scarf. She asks with a frown, "You sure you want to wear this?" Of course I'm sure. I tighten my good luck Grammy scarf, woven just for me. I tighten it again when Dad and I are in the car, idling in front of Marian Anderson Middle School, which is at least 5 times as big and 10 times as grim as the building I shared with my brothers back home. Their high school on the top floor, my middle school on the bottom. Dad isn't turning off the ignition. He's not even looking at my new prison-turned-middle school. Instead, his head is bobbing in time to music only he can hear. He is a composer, mostly for video games. He says there's music in everything, even the harshest rainstorms, if you only listen. Maybe he's right. This morning, the rain sounds like a furious troll, drumming away on the roof and bashing away in my gut. "Dad!" I say loudly. I hate being late. The only thing worse than being the new kid at school is being the late kid at a new school where everyone stares as you walk in by yourself. "Sorry, kiddo," Dad says, distracted. Then he grins his lopsided grin. "I'll go in with you." What I want is for Jacob and Ben to go in with me, and Grammy to have her memory back, and all of us to be together in our forever home. But I tell Dad, okay, fine, he can come in with me, if and only if he doesn't take a single picture. Not one. In 3 seconds flat, the rain soaks us. Even though I'm not late, everyone stares at me, and I stare at Dad, because he just can't help himself. He snaps a photo of sopping wet me and does not notice the bunch of boys who walk past us calling out, "Hey, Donna!" Donna? Why would they call me Donna? "I promise you, you're going to make a ton of new friends," Dad says, now filming me like he is the official documentary filmmaker of my new life. The problem is, I do not believe in promises. Not anymore. Not when the soundtrack of my new life is a mournful dirge. Not when a red-headed boy with an explosion of freckles skids to a cartoon stop in his chunky skateboard sneakers. His eyes...